Hey Jeff, two more things that I want to mention. The battery, I don't know how strong it is, but I always use one of these. You can kind of see here where it says engine start, and it's just an electric starter, and I can help plug it in to an outlet and give it enough power to really crank it a bunch of different times in order to get it going real well. Maybe the battery needs replacement, I'm not sure. And then the other thing is, the guy who was here to look at it the other weekend, the night before, we had a big rainstorm, and the cover, everything was on here, and it was under a tarp and everything, but I think a few dribbles of water got right through this hole in the top of the cover here, and they dripped into the down into the carburetor, and it was having a hard time starting. And he got it going. Part of the way he did that was he took this this vacuum tube off of the bottom of this fuel filter, and he held it down here on the ground until siphoned some gas out. Because you can kind of see right now that maybe you can't in the video, but it's basically no gas inside the filter right now, and I don't know if maybe that's the fuel pump. That's maybe what he was telling me. Maybe it's not working as well as it should, or it's not as strong as it should, or something could be going on there. Maybe the little O-rings and whatever that's in there are dried up and old and need to be replaced or rebuilt. But you can get on eBay and things all replacement parts for this model engine. But I think that's a lot of the reason that it's been having trouble starting, is it's not pulling. It's not, once it gets going, I think there's enough just natural sort of siphon to keep pulling fuel into the engine, but when you're trying to get it started, I don't think it's consistently pulling enough fuel to the engine to keep it running. So at first I've been having to use a bit of starter fluid to keep spraying it in there, because you'll hear the engine it revs up and then it starts to slow down, and then I spray another little bit in. Keep doing that for a while until then it really starts to pick up and starts running. If you have trouble with it, that's probably why. So that'd be one of the first things, if you're going to work on this thing, that I would probably check into, so you don't have such a hard time getting it started each time. Those are like I said, that and the tightening these chains, or maybe a new battery. Those would be the three main things that this really needs to run better. All right, thanks a lot. Good luck.